What y'all doing?
Imagine renting an Airbnb or a cabin out somewhere just for a romantic getaway with your little boo, and it's just wolves out there howling all day. It'll kind of make you scared to get up in the morning and go to your car because you don't know if they still out there.
I don't know if it's the eclipse or whatever, but these birds are acting really weird. I'm gonna get a closer look, and I'm gonna go live to check it out.
I can remember back in the day, it was like this old abandoned school, and it had this long chimney coming up, and it used to be birds just circling and circling the chimney. You can watch them just diving in. You can watch them coming out. So that's pretty crazy. I wonder what they circling over there.
They going somewhere.
Hey, they probably heard about all that.
Oh my God.
All that snow coming. They getting the hell out of Dodge.
Is this an actual portal to another dimension? This is so crazy. Y'all check this out. Looks like the middle of an apple field or something.
It looks like real submissive. Y'all think that's CGI?
I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Oh, if that was me, I definitely wouldn't be walking up on it like that. So that leads me to believe that this is totally CGI.
Is this a portal to another dimension? A rip in time? Or something even stranger?
Dude, thirsty. That's some of y'all be acting out in public. I be watching y'all interactions out there, man. Some of y'all be on that creek time.
You know that there's people that have 6 fingers and 6 toes? They might just see Goliath at the family reunion.
Never
and
seen
see, now in the Bible, they say, who has 6 fingers on each hand?
Well, actually, I knew a couple people that had like a little bump or something on the edge, and they said it was a small finger when they was born, and the doctor like surgically removed it. But I never actually seen nobody with a full finger coming off there. If you've seen that, leave a comment. I'm curious.
6 toes on each foot, and he also was a descendant of giants. And now today, the condition where people have 6 fingers and 6 toes is called polydactyly. And what causes polydactyly? And how do you get polydactyly? It's a condition that you're born with as a baby, and it often runs in the family. Now, what if, hypothetically speaking, Goliath had cousins that did meet David, and they kept reproducing generation after generation after generation? Remember now, 6 fingers and 6 toes, descendant of giants. Find that very strange. But y'all let me know in the comments.
Imagine one of them slapping the hell out of you, boy. Whew, that's a slap out of this world, ain't it?
What y'all think about people having 6 fingers and 6 toes in the comments? Like or follow.
So a lot of people are reporting that after the fog that we've been experiencing, there are strange things growing from the ground, just like this. Check this out.
Yesterday and today was really, really hot. And then I'm walking in the yard and I see this hair.
That's hair.
Out of the cat poo on the ground. It's like that long.
Have anybody ever witnessed this? Hair growing out of cat poo?
Out of the cat poo.
Did you hear someone coughing from breathing that
Never
in?
seen anything like that. And then I've seen people on TikTok say they've seen it since the fog yesterday.
So what do you guys think that this is? A lot of you guys have been commenting in my previous videos, and that's what's up. I can't say it, but you can say it. What do you think it is?
Oh, it looked like So real, dude. Oh my God, look at that. Well preserved. Dang, they must be stoked. Looks pretty cool though. I like the time they took to do this. But if somebody was to really find one, you know what I mean, people, pleasures would be satisfied because they've been telling people for this long that it really do exist. Bigfoot is really out there.
You are the only person alive. Shows some of the scariest and most disturbing mysteries and theories from around the world. And of course, we're going from the top to the bottom. This is confusing, so buckle in and stick with me. But you, watching this video right now, yeah, I'm talking to you, are the only person alive. Me. Anyone else in the comments don't exist. One or...
So y'all ain't watching me? Am I tripping? Are y'all there?
The biggest questions, if not the biggest question of all time, is what happens when we die? Do we become a ghost? Is there nothing? Is it reincarnation? What is it? There's a theory known as the egg. Now, you may have seen the video that talks about it all. I'm going to try and describe it to you in the most simplest terms possible. Imagine you are the only person on this entire planet. Every single person around you is a figment of your imagination to stop you feeling lonely. Like you've just conjured it up in your mind that you are the only person here. If everybody around you technically did exist, they're real beings, you have to live that consciousness. Imagine when you die, instead of just coming back reincarnated as a random person, you have to live every single life that has ever lived on Earth. Meaning you'll come back and be Jesus, then you'll come back and be a poor person on the street, then you'll be a lizard, then a dinosaur. Literally every single being that ever existed, you have to live that existence. It just repeats and repeats and repeats until you've lived every single life and become God. Honestly, nah.
Maybe we were all God and we just spread out to all these pieces. Then once we live these lives, we come back to our original form.
Things invented by different countries. US. Bulb. India. Zero digit. France. Bicycle.
It's a lot of bikes in France.
England. Computer. Malaysia. USB.
We got a few of them
Germany. Car.
They make the best.
Japan. Laptop.
Convenience.
Italy. Battery.
Power.
Sweden. Dynamite.
So is anybody's animals acting weird lately? I got something to show you. It's my puppy Morpheus. Taking our daily walk. We do this every single day. We're here in the Armpit of Ohio. And ordinarily, he is on a 15-foot lead and ordinarily takes the whole 15 feet. But all day today, he hasn't done anything but stay, I don't know, at the most 5 or 6 feet away from me. Anybody else's animals doing things like this? This is really weird.
I mean, he just said today, I can see if it was going on for a long time, but then it looked like it just rained out there. Like dogs be acting like weird in the rain sometimes. But I don't know, leave your thoughts in the comments on what you think it is, or if your dog's behaving strangely.
He's also acting like he's on high alert. He keeps looking up and around to see what's around him. There isn't anything around. We're just in a park. It's really weird. Let me know if your animals are doing the same thing.
What is this? What is this?
Just shake it up a little. Hey, shake it up a little bit. No, but that is a lot separated. I wonder what the white stuff is. The clear stuff.
Shake it. Ew.
Can't just be water.
What the fudge?
Maybe it is. All flavoring. All flavoring.
The Skinwalker? What the
Oh my god! What the fuck? What the?
Imagine seeing a dude posted up in your crib like that. That'd be so terrifying. Like, just anybody. Oh, yep. Zip that thing right on up. See, that's why I like to go camping, but I'm scared to go camping for this reason right here.
Guys, look at the sky. This morning at 6:22 a.m. Well, before that, it was 6:15 or something when I first came out here and saw the sky just like that. Why does it look like our map, our Florida map? And then with the number 29,
It looked like
it looks like a 9.
a small plane up there just having fun. That's what it looked like. But who knows
Wow.
these days?
That's kind of creepy though, guys, because look at that. It looks like a number, 29. Well, to me, it looks like 29.
26 or
That's the
27.
number 2 right there. Wow.
Oh, is them like birds? What they doing? I thought it was paper at first. That's very strange. It looked like it's just one ship with just lights pulsating around it. Or it might just be the big spotlights. You know what you call them? In the air, on the clouds. That's what it do look like.
We might actually be able to talk to our loved ones who've passed away in our lifetime. And this man, Jason Padgett, who is an acquired savant, is going to tell us why it's possible. Jason Padgett is 1 out of 30 acquired savants in the world. Ironically, he was bonked on the head outside a karaoke bar. He basically fell asleep after going to the hospital, being sent home with pain pills, woke up, and he saw reality completely different. He talks about it on the Today Show with Megyn Kelly. Basically, when everything moved, it was once smooth, and now it had little choppy edges, kind of like a flip book with pictures. He happened to be drawing one of these images, these are his, in the mall when a physicist passed him by chance and said, "Hey, you're drawing the geometrical structure of the universe." Jason went back to school to learn more physics and math, and he also flew to see this man named Dale Trevford, a world-renowned expert on acquired savants, who soon after diagnosed Jason Padgett an acquired savant. Jason basically saw that when you break anything down into pieces, the pieces contain the whole, like a fractum or a hologram. Basically, in a hologram, no matter how many times it breaks, it still contains the whole image. And this is how you make a hologram. This has to do with the holographic universe, which I'll get to. He says there's fractal algorithms from everything from cancer, veins, rivers, brains, all follow this algorithm. Don't worry, I'm getting my point of how you can connect with your loved ones. He's now since came up with many different theories about the universe, black holes. He frequently publishes them. You can look up his work. Lately, he's been theorizing not only that our universe is a living hologram, but that, in fact, in our lifetime, we will be able to tune our minds, our consciousness, into any reality we want, like picking a radio station. And with that comes the spirit realm. Think of each reality like a disc, and you can rearrange the discs, he says, which make you see reality differently. I'm going to try to explain it now as simply as I can. Okay, so the key to this spirit communication and communicating with other realities, I'm going to bring up Neuralink in a second, but it lies in quantum information holography, which is the study of how light encodes data on qubits, and how this intersects with something called a microtubule in your brain. Many microtubules. These two things hold the key to us communicating with spirits, experiencing different realities. So Elon Musk Neuralink, please don't change the channel. I have an ulterior suggestion as well as this for my non-techies. This is not the only way, but this is very interesting what I'm about to say. Have an open mind. So Jason thinks that Elon Musk Neuralink will, in coordination with our microtubules in our brain, shepherd us into seeing new dimensions, new realities, even hear the voices of our loved ones.
I believe that it will allow us to see some stuff that we haven't seen before. I don't know if you can call it dimension or reality, but what is a dimension or what is a different reality? Because you can say Sims is a reality or something like that. So I think once you put that in there, you'll be able to access all kinds of things that we wouldn't even be able to imagine today.
And communicate with them. This stems from a theory called Orko-R theory that is made by the legend Nobel Prize winner Roger Penrose and his collaborator Stuart Hameroff, who runs the Science of Consciousness conference, which I love. Together, this Orko-R theory of consciousness says that consciousness is created by quantum processes in brain neurons in the microtubule. Stay with me. And these microtubules are something called tubulin. And in these tubulin, there are dipoles with a minus end and a plus end. And their theory between these dipoles is an electron cloud, an electron dust cloud, which you could theorize is a plasma. And I think, me specifically, thinks that it is a plasma, and it's the exact process of plasma and consciousness synergizing that connects us to our outer environment, or what I call plasma, which I'll talk about at a different time. Let's just call it energy or some type of wormhole or friggin' quantum computer, whatever. Damn it, my phone went off. Either way, between these two and this very electron dust cloud, cool little mystical thing, is they think where consciousness arises. And Jason thinks you can hack this with Neuralink to allow us to experience other realities besides our own, which is what is happening. Basically, optically, we are seeing different realities. We're not physically there. Well, we are physically there, but we're mostly seeing it. But we can also experience the full spectrum of senses because it's all connected to this consciousness synergy within our microtubules that's creating our entire experience. And there's microtubules everywhere, which might hint to why it'll be a total experience. Okay, this work is a little complicated. If you follow me on this journey, I swear it'll probably make sense. So the way that the Neuralink, or we, can change these different realities is by changing the angular frequency. Angular frequency defines the signals that are being broadcast from the singularity, from the black holes that Jason theorizes create this universe. You can call it the fifth dimension in metaphysics. You can call it God, the light, higher consciousness, a higher self. The angular frequency hacks into this singularity or this collective field where all realities exist already. And by tuning the frequency, you can hop in and see those other realities that are in the, little TV or the singularity, but will project onto the screen like this and rearranging the discs. So when your microtubule's angular frequency coherently matches to the target reality's angular frequency that you're trying to see, the target reality's frequency, it's like tuning to a television screen where the channel suddenly becomes vivid and real. All of a sudden you're seeing that reality on the TV instead of your other one. Now we just need to figure out what reality we want to visit and how to project that coherent signal on the microtubule with Neuralink, or with our consciousness, which I'll explain, or our awareness. And Jason calls this process stream hopping.
How to be a high vibrational person. Being high vibrational doesn't mean holier than thou. It is actually the opposite of that. Being a high vibrational person means you are always in the present, you are very grounded, and you have a lot of humility. You know why the present is called a present? Because truthfully, we are always in the here and now. Past has already passed us and the future has not happened yet. A lot of the times we fall into a lower vibration because we're clinging too much to our past hurts, or some of us have programmed our brains to always think about the past, or the opposite, you project too far into the future to the point where you cause yourself panic because anything wrong could happen in the future. Staying in the present means staying at 0 point, at neutral point. Being in the present aligns you with clarity, peace, and connection to life as it naturally unfolds. You are the most free of distortions of fear, of panic, of anxiety. That actually naturally raises your vibration. Why is that high vibrational? Because staying in the present, like the word present, it's a present, fosters gratitude, mindfulness, and appreciation for the present moment. This aligns you with higher vibrational energy like love and joy. Because truthfully, if you think about it, if you are in the present, you are in the very moment of the now, because time is relative. If anything, time doesn't actually exist. All you're focusing on is the here and now. That's it. And most of us, during our here and now, we're just resting. We're just chilling. Even if we aren't, even if you're going through something quite tumultuous, when you're in the present, you are tackling it right now. And you are not over projecting fear into the future. You are trying to do everything you can to ground yourself right now. Obviously, we can't all be Zen Buddhists, up in the mountains praying. That's not realistic. But if every day we can become more high vibrational, so to say, to be more in the present, to be in the flow with the universe. Why is it important to experience this? To be in the flow? It's because you are doing a lot of releasing, and that makes you lighter. You are letting go of the baggage and the burdens.